What's going on, people? This is your boy Jay. I'm outside with the Mark VIII because I discovered that this car has a bad fuel pump. How I know? After the winter storm thing happened, I tried to come out and start my car. It wouldn't even start. Check this. See, it ain't starting. Now, I can show you a little small trick on how to start this car even with the bad fuel pump. Now, we got the fuel pump in the house. We're going to get the fuel pump replaced. But I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned here. Now, the first thing we learn here is find out which relay is the fuel pump relay. This here is the fuel pump relay according to the manual for this car from 93 to 95. So we're going to try and pull this relay here. Pull the relay here if I can get it out. Give me a second. I'm going to try and get this relay out, guys. All right, guys. I got the relay out. Now, the object here is to find the power and ground side of this thing. This being 87, and this is being 30. On the relay here, this is 87, and this is 30. Now, my object here, they usually have little relay bypass kits I'm probably going to order because I'm going to get this car down to the shop and have the fuel pump replaced for this car. Now look, I'm going to stick a piece of wire here in 87, and I'm going to stick another piece here in 30. Now you hear that? Y'all hear that? I hear something. Whatever it is, I hear it. Now whatever it is, I hear it, the fuel pump. So now, we're going to come over and we're going to start the car up. Check this out. Remember, it wouldn't start because the fuel pump's bad. Now check this out, guys. Now you see that? See the car just started? Now I'm going to replace the fuel filter first on this car, and then I'll put a fuel pump in it, the new fuel pump in it. Now, that's just temporary, guys, for me to move this car. I'm only doing this for temporary purposes here to move this car. So, but as you can see, this car has a bad fuel pump. So, this is not going to be in here for long. This is just only for starting the car up, guys. To show you that even when the fuel pump is bad, you can still start the car up by finding the power and ground on the relay for the fuel pump. So now I'm going to shut it back off. I'm going to shut it back off because this car is going to be needed. I'm going to have to get the fuel pump replaced for this car. But I'm just going to use this as a teachable moment here, guys, to show you that I diagnosed the fact that my car has a bad fuel pump. So when I put the relay back in, it won't start. So I know that the fuel pump is bad. So I'm going to remove this here. And as you can see, when you remove it, you don't hear the noise anymore. So this is just going to be used to help me move the car to the shop to get the fuel pump put on this car. And then I'll have the relay installed into the, I'm going to put the relay back in. So just put this relay back in here. So I know that this relay is good. Okay. But the fuel pump is bad on the car. So I'm going to keep this little piece of wire here as my jumper to start it. So when I get to move this, get the fuel pump put in. Now watch this. I'm going to put this key back in and watch the car not start at all. Now you see I put the fuel relay back in, and check this. See, I wanted to start and now it won't start at all. See that? So we do know that the car has a bad fuel pump, and this video here is to teach you to diagnose if your car has a bad fuel pump with the crank no start. And then, like I said, I didn't hear any noise, the little humming noise coming from the fuel pump when I turn the key to the on position. You're supposed to hear a humming noise coming from the fuel pump. I didn't hear that, so that's how I knew that this car has a bad fuel pump. So now that I diagnosed the fact that I know that the fuel pump's bad, we do have a new fuel pump for this car, and I am going to replace the fuel pump, and I'm going to replace the fuel filter also. The fuel filter is under here somewhere. There it is. That's the fuel filter. That's the first thing I'm going to replace on this car, because I got the new fuel filter, because when I put a new fuel pump in here, I also want to put a brand new fuel filter as well. So we're going to get the fuel pump replaced, and I'm going to replace this filter, and this car is back running again, guys. So I just did this video just to show you guys that this is one of the ways to diagnose a bad fuel pump and how to start the car even with a bad fuel pump. So we're going to just use it to get the car down to the shop. That little wire jumper piece that I showed you, that's going to be used to get the car down to the shop, so we can't get the new fuel pump replaced. So this is your boy Jay signing off, saying peace, be safe, and be blessed. And I will catch you guys later in the next video. I'm out.